I craft everything. What's up, everybody? It's Tasha from I Craft Everything. And today we're going to be unboxing the Cricut Mini Press. It is the cutest little press, you guys. My husband thought I would like this for Christmas and surprised me with it, and I'm so happy he did. If you already follow my channel, thank you so much for coming by to see what we got going on today. And if you don't follow me, just be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We'd love to have you. You never know when we're going to craft something that you could love. Okay, so let's get into it. So if you already follow me, you know that I go through the Cricut design space first to show you how I ended up with the item on my project. And of course, I can't just unbox the item, y'all. I got to show you how it works. Put it to the test and see what it do. Okay, so I have already selected my design that's going on my project. Today we are designing a baby onesie. If you're looking for this design, I found it on Etsy. It is the cutest little design to go on a onesie. I'm putting this on a 12-month onesie. So as you can see, I'm adding an offset to the back of the design. This is really simple to do. You just go up to the top and select the offset button, and then you move the lever from left to right and choose how big or small you like that offset. I'm gonna go ahead and send this to the mat, and don't worry, I will spare you the details for cutting it on the Cricut machine. Y'all already know how this goes. We've been there before. So go ahead and fast forward through this part if you already know what you're doing. If not, don't forget to mirror your project. That's very important. I don't like to waste vinyl and I don't like to waste time. So don't forget to mirror each individual layer of your project. When you're ready, you can click continue and select the type of material you are using. In this case, we are going to be using HTV, or everyday iron-on. So I'm going to go ahead and select that and get ready to send this project to the machine. Let's go. So while that is cutting on the machine, I'm going to go ahead and open this mini press. So of course, I think it has like 3 little sections that you open around the box. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that open. The mini press. I got the red one. It is uber cute. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the package. It comes with the mini press iron, the base to sit it inside of, and of course some instructions are inside and some tips to teach you how to get started. And of course it comes with the cord that plugs into the wall. So let's see what this thing looks like fresh out of the box. All right, y'all, isn't she pretty? Oh, I can't wait to use it. It's like a little mini iron. So cool. I didn't expect the shape to be like that. I thought it was going to be like an oval at the bottom, but it's actually like a mini iron. That is the coolest thing. All right, so I'm going to put all that paperwork aside and grab my onesie. Y'all, don't clown me about the onesie. I know it's wrinkled. The point is to see if it's pretty easy to iron with the easy press. And y'all, this mini press is tiny, but it's all good. It is slowly knocking out the wrinkles. I just feel like it would be a lot faster if I had an actual iron. So before I send this out the door to my customer, I will absolutely hit it with the iron first. But it's doing what needs to be done though, y'all. It's actually getting the wrinkles out of the spot so I can lay my design flat. Okay, y'all, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to go over some details about the Easy Press Mini. So on the side opposite of the cord, there is an on button and 3 little waves that tell you if you're putting the Easy Press Mini on low, medium, or high heat. Because the mini press does not have a space that tells you an actual temperature, I googled what the temperature should be for a onesie. So what I did was I just googled Cricut Mini Press temperatures and it asked me what type of fabric I'm using, and I told it, and it suggested 25 seconds on medium heat. The good thing is it has the level for the the low, medium, and high heat. But on the flip side of that, this mini press does not have a timer on it. So it's going to be important that you keep your phone or a timer near you, or just have a good guesstimate of how long 25 seconds is to lay the design on it. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and lay my design smack in the middle of this onesie. So this particular project is a challenge for the Easy Press to see if I am able to actually layer 3 separate layers. So the offset created a backing layer. I'm gonna put the words inside, and then I'm gonna put the nachos on top, and then I'm gonna put the sprinkles on top. So I guess technically it's a 4-layer project. So because the mini press is very small, I'm going to have to take it section by section. And remember y'all, I said it does not have a timer on it, so I'm just guesstimating. I really wish it did have a timer on it. That would make this thing super fast, but it don't, so I'm cool. I'm just going to guesstimate and just keep moving it across. As you see me complete this particular project, you'll start to notice that I go back over it just to make sure all of my everyday iron on is laying flat on the project. I would hate for it to go out to the world half completed, because we don't do that. Now because the Easy Press is a mini size, y'all, make sure you move it around all over, applying heat to every section of the HTV or everyday iron-on. It's really important that you don't miss individual spots, because that could cause a problem when you get ready to pull up your vinyl. So like I said, you'll see me go over it a couple times just to make sure I got everything in place. So once I'm sure that the offset is laying directly on the onesie, I'm going to go ahead and peel up the backing paper from the everyday iron-on. So I like to run my finger across the design to make sure it stays flat as I pull the backing paper. This is optional. Pull it up how you pull it up. Personally, for this particular vinyl, the requirement was for it to be a cool peel. Make sure you pay attention to the type of HTV, also known as everyday iron-on, that you use. Some of it is a cool press and some of it is hot. So I'm going to go ahead and layer the next portion of the design on top of the offset. And I'm going to repeat the same process that I just did with the butcher paper and layering the design on top. Be very careful where you put the layer. Make sure that you have it exactly in the right spot, because where you lay the HTV is where it lays. Okay, so I think that laid down just fine. I don't feel like I need to go back and do it again, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up the backing paper very slowly. same process, I waited until the HTV cooled before I peeled it off, and I'm just running my fingers across to gently pull up the backing paper from the HTV. It looks really good so far, y'all. It's crazy that this is being done by a mini press. Like, that is so cool. This is a whole project that I'm doing. Granted, it's taking a little bit longer because the press is so tiny, but it's doing it. If you are looking to craft on a budget, this will work for very small projects. But please keep in mind that if you want to do big projects, you got to bring some big patience with that, because it's going to take a minute to do a big project with an Easy Press Mini. Okay, y'all, it's time to pull up those nachos. We are almost done. Make sure you press down that HTV to make sure you don't pull it up with the backing tape. You see, it tried me at first, y'all. Okay. Oh, I see I messed up that E, y'all. I'm gonna go in and fix that. Here's a tip. Recut the individual part that you messed up by simply slicing the part that you messed up and cutting it out by itself. You're gonna layer that on top just as you would layer any other project, and nobody will ever know unless you tell them. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to I Craft Everything on YouTube. You never know when we could craft something you might love. You could gift to friends or family, share with coworkers, or even just craft for fun. Crafting is so therapeutic, you guys. You have no idea how many times crafting has saved my day. It's something that I enjoy doing. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you're already subscribed, a big virtual hug, and thank you for rocking out with us. We really appreciate you being here. Here's a tip. So as you can see here, I have a couple of flaws on the design. I think I applied just a little bit too much heat to the project. So I'm gonna go in Cricut Design Space and slice out the parts that I feel like I messed up. And I'm going to cut them out. Once I have finished with that, I'm gonna lay it directly on top of the design, exactly where it is. And I'm going to apply heat to it just as I normally would. This will conceal the mistake and your customer will never know most of the time. Okay, y'all, so I'm just going back over and adding the pieces to the puzzle that I messed up. But you basically get what the point of the mini press is. It is the cutest little press. All I have to do now is go back and add the speckles onto the nachos, and we are done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really had a great time unboxing the Cricut Mini Press with you guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more content, and hit the bell to be notified when we post new stuff. We can't wait to craft with you, and you never know when we might craft something you'll love. So stop back by and see what we got going on, y'all. Until then, thanks so much for watching. Bye.